Hello and welcome back. Yes, my throat is a little bit better. Not fully, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. So, I've just topped up all of these new places with water. If we go in here, we can now see, if we go up, all the prickly pear stuff has been watered and is set to sell. That's all of those. The pear trees, just gonna set to sell for now, and we'll set that to sell. We'll set you for sale. There we go. What else have we got? That's those. The two maple syrup ones that we additionally put in, they've now been set to sell. The cider is set for selling. I am thinking literally about turning it into orange juice, but the prices right now, the apples to make cider, we get more money for apples than we are the cider, which is very, very strange. 608 for the apples, but if we go to the cider, pretty much the same price. So, might as well just be worthwhile making the apples. How much is it for the orange juice? 588. How much is it just for oranges? 800 to 700. Just makes sense. Just completely just selling the oranges outright. So that's what we're going to do. But right now we do have a field to harvest. Yes, field 132. Linda was nice enough. She did get a hold of the local council. They've thanked me for the work I've done going around, cleaning the place up, mowing around. So they're very happy with that, which for me is fantastic. Right now, we need to get this field harvested because Linda thinks we need to buy a big field and increase cows, sheep, and things like that. So that's what we're going to look to do. We're going to look to fill up what we have right now over there with the cows and, of course, the sheep. But yeah, I think if we can if we're increasing that, then we'll be golden, because we are getting a nice influx now of steady money. Not fantastic, but it's good enough. Right, you're fine. Don't need the loading worker, we need you. Let's just unload. Disconnect this. There we go. Ta-da! See? I'm a big boy now. I want my own bum. Right, let's go pick up our trailer. We need to get the harvester as well. Where did I put the trailer? Is it in there? Oh, no, it's there. Okay. Hi, John. John did say it's fine that I did leave those crates outside his, but he did fall over them. My bad. Do apologise for that, John. Whoops. My bad. Alright, let's go. Because we've got a harvest to do. I'm thinking about buying that field there. It's going to be pricey, though. We're going to want a field that's going to get us a big area. I do want a manure spreader as well, so we can start doing organic fertilizer just by spreading manure on our fields. I think that's going to be very beneficial for us. Just save on fertilizer costs, which for me is a must. It's a need, it's a want, and it's a desire. So we're going to look at getting that done. But we are making now very, very good steady income. Very, very good steady income. And now with the with the increase of what we've just put down in the last episode, that's certainly beneficial. Right, we can get down here now, so This just makes my life easy. Out of the way, Bambi. Jeez, do need to smooth that off a little bit, I think. Jeez. That's a bit drastic of a drop there, isn't it? Alright, let's tab to you. I don't think that can connect to the back of this, can it? I don't think it can, no. That makes me sad. But still, you know, at that point in time, we had to buy what we could afford. And I can't grumble at this harvester. It's certainly doing its job. It's certainly worth the money we paid for it. But I'm thinking maybe buy all these down here. Let's save up and just buy this whole area down here. And just have it as like one massive field. I think that would be good. Because right now, our fields just aren't big enough for crops. They're just not. I do need to fill up that area over there for water. I haven't done that yet. Trying to think what can those apples be for. Maybe for making the jams. Because Linda wants to be able to sell jams. So that's what we need to look into doing. Watch out the way, my friend. Short fat man coming through. Yes, I'm coming through. Alright, let's crack on. I do love the fact that we've got like just a big amount of income coming in now. And what we started off with, I think we've done amazing. Oh, watch out, wait. Oh, I nearly took her out with the steps. I was going to go down there, but got that fenced area in and that. I don't think we're really going to be able to get down there. It's going to be a push to get down here, I think. We'll do it, but a bit of a push. There we are. Now we need to tab to you. And we need to go get the header. Tell you what, this old tractor. What a legend this tractor has been. It's done everything we've asked of it. And more. I mean, we could always bring our harvester back now and put it in that big unit that we have. And say thank you, Gary and Cogs, for looking after the old girl for us. Can we open the barriers, please? There we go, thank you. We do need some crops, though, for straw. We do own this field here. But it really didn't give us a lot of money for the crop, did it, to be honest? It really didn't. I mean, we're only on £19,795. It's not a lot of money when you think about it. But, yeah, I mean, there's so many things we all want to do in this series. But then again, it's, you know, the money. Money, 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 money. But yes, we're going to save up and we want to look at buying a big field. Realistically, I want to look at buying a couple of big fields. Then some of the smaller fields that we own, putting like cow pens and more other pens in them. So we're not wasting the big fields that we have. So there is that. Because I would say buy a massive field and just put a load of cow stuff and sheep stuff in there. But then again, you got to think, you know, we're going to need all the stuff to feed the cows and the sheep. So we're still going to end up needing big fields. I mean, we do own that field just up there. I mean, we could look at putting maybe a sheep pen there once we've got full capacity on that other one. Maybe save up and get that big cow barn that I want. But it's all about price, it's all about money. That big cow barn that I want is over 100,000+, which is very steep. But it is a brilliant mod, I've got to say. It is a brilliant mod. Need to water for those as well. I would do that as auto distribution, but it will probably distribute to where we make the cider, and I don't want that. That would be bad. There's the plastic crates that John fell over. Whoops, my bad. I mean, they're big, they're bright, and they're blue. I mean, I don't know how John couldn't see them. It's not a stab at you, John. I don't know how you couldn't see them, though. They're just not big and blue. And I think we also need a big field to be able to, like, use this properly, because it does do a lot of things. I mean, let's scroll down here. Premium potatoes, French fries, clothes, cheese, butter, cereal. I mean, we could sell the pig feed, but I mean, just literally sell the pig food, or get some pigs and give them the pig food. I mean, I would love a grape orchard, but then again, it's going to be pricey because we do not have all the equipment that's needed. The small vineyard tractor, and obviously the grape harvester and things like that. We don't have all that equipment. Alright, let's hook up. There we are. Right, I can't remember if you get straw from this, but I can't remember. So let's turn it on, lower down, and let's get this canola harvested. We do get canola straw. Brilliant. Okay. So, I'm trying to think, can we use canola for anything? You'll have to let me know down in the comments. What mod, is there any mods, you know, where you can utilise canola? Because canola is going to be good for us with Dusty's bees. It is going to help us with the yield of the canola as well, which is always a bonus. We need to help Dusty's bees, helping them pollinate the fields. Which is a must, really. We need to get on that. We need to. So, plan of action. Harvest this field. You guys and girls, let me know what can we do with canola, or any other thing, in all fairness. I mean, any other crops. Is there a good mod, you know, that we can benefit from? Be nice to get your thoughts. I'm not getting a lot of straw from this canola. We'll have to have a look in that factory there to see if anything actually uses canola. Looks like we're going to have to smooth the ground out there. A little bit of a dip. Maybe chop down these bushes. Right, so for quickness, so we can get this field done, let's turn on the flux capacitor. Here we go. Let me know what movie that's off. So the flux capacitor on this machine has been turned on. And we're in full beam mode. Because you don't want to watch a full episode of just the harvest. I bet Dusty would have loved to have been doing this harvesting for me. I mean, he did a fantastic job, didn't he? When he was using the tractor and we was planting this canola. Did a brilliant job. There we go. I think we're going to get a few bales off here, which is good. We can put in John and Linda's straw accessories to make some more hats and bags. Maybe save one bale for the cows. I don't really think they're going to be needing that many bales. I don't think, he says. We are going to need another grass field, so we need to look into that. Oh, not in the way of your bees, Dusty. Don't panic. Tell you what, every time Dusty comes down and he checks on his bees, he comes around for a cuppa. Telling you. And he always puts a little bit of his honey in his drink. Yes. Who needs sugar when you can fling a little bit of honey in your tea? Absolutely gorgeous. Can't beat it. Right, here we go. Right, so we're at 86% fill capacity now. Not doing too bad, I don't think. 91. Okay. This isn't a bad sized field, but I would like a really big field, you know, so where it's actually worth harvesting for the amount of money you get per crop. 98, 99, 100. There we are. Grab the tractor and trailer. Need to get the lawnmower down here and just mow down there. Here we go. Let's squeeze down. Kind of weird where you don't feel there, but whatever floats your boat. And I do like this harvester though, it does empty really fast, but you do get a lot of harvester mods that empty like ridiculously slow, and we don't want that. We got things to do, people to see, fields to harvest. There we go. I definitely think having more chickens would be very beneficial for us. Because do we have the chicken pen at full capacity? I think we do. So maybe some more chicken pens for a lot more eggs would be good. Let me know though, what other mods do you think there are that could help, you know, bring in sustainable income, or we could work towards getting? I mean, I would love a vineyard, but again, vineyard equipment is expensive. We're gonna need sugar, so we're gonna be doing sugar beets, and we've identified a piece of equipment that we can use for that. We just need to buy it and obviously get the money for the field. So maybe looking at around 80,000 to 100,000 for a decent sized field for sugar beet, and then obviously around 30 to 45,000 for the piece of machinery again we was looking at. But we should be alright getting that money. We do get a decent amount now per month that rolls in. I would say maybe put sugar beet in this field, but it's not going to be a lot. It's really not going to be a lot of sugar beet. Wow, that's a big dip there, isn't it? Wow. There we go. Turn around. To having the old flux capacitor on this thing makes it lovely, because you don't want to sit there and watch me harvest the whole episode. We've got those little bits there. I don't want to smooth the ground off just yet, because if I do, it'll get rid of my straw, and I want the straw. And obviously we've got that dinky little... Oh, I didn't get that bit. Now I did. Did I get that piece? Yes, I did. Beautiful. Might see if Dusty wants to come down again and plant some stuff in the field. Who knows, he might. There we go. Let's get this header put back on the trailer. And again, I do want to say a massive thank you to everybody that watches this series, that enjoys it and things like that. I mean, it does mean a lot to me. I mean, I'm only a small channel, and I try to be open and honest with everybody from the start. There we go. We'll just reverse this out the way. So I do need to go over to those little orchards and fill those with water and activate them. There we go. That's those done. So what can we do? Is there anything we can do with canola? Flour is wheat, pig food, bread, cake. I'm in the wrong one. I need to be in here. Corn flour, bread. Oh geez, cakes takes a lot, doesn't it? Canola oil. I mean, we can make canola oil. How much is canola, and then how much is canola oil? Right, so canola on its own, nearly 1,000. Canola oil. Oh, jeez. That is a good amount of money. Let's throw it in there and make some canola oil. Rather than just selling it straight out. Or get that cracking on. Get that going with creating some canola oil. We've got 9,169 litres. It's not a lot. But it's enough to get us a little bit of money with the canola oil. So let's go down here. Jeez, yes. Certainly need to get the old smoothing tool out for that bit. That's a bit drastic. Right, here we go. Pull up. Would you look at that? Beautiful. Okay, that's all of the canola. And we said canola oil. So 6 canola makes 3 canola oil and pig food. Maybe we could look at getting pigs. Because look, there's a lot of this in here that the surplus does give you pig food. So I mean, look, you get pig food. Even with sugar beets, you get pig food. So when we make the canola oil, I think the best thing to do is make the canola oil, keep the surplus pig food, because then we can get pigs. And we can use slurry. I think that would be good. So, where is canola oil storing? That's fine. Pig food storing? That's fine. So let's activate that. Let's activate the canola oil, which is brilliant. Just turn that engine off. And we'll have now a quick look at those orchards. I mean, we could do oranges, but then again, we're going to need pectin for apple pies. We need eggs, butter, apples. Jeez. I mean, we could make orange fruit jellies. How much is orange fruit jellies? Fruit jellies, 4,700. Apple chips. Jeez, apple chips. Wow, apple butter. Pectin, nearly 4 grand. Apple pie, but that's a lot of stuff for an apple pie. Multi-fruit juice, the amount you have to put into it to make it, it just doesn't make it worthwhile. But apple chips, 5.5 grand. Apple butter, 7,500. Apple chips, what do we need? Just apples and sugar. Okay, okay. So what we could do is those other 3 orchards that we have over there that we put in, we could have them knocking out apples as well, because we've got these doing apples over there for Linda's cider. We can have the ones over here doing apples, and we are going to be looking at doing sugar beets for sugar. So that's something we really, really need to get on, because 1 apple, 1 sugar equals 2 apple chips. And I mean, that is brilliant. And the money for apple chips is ridiculous. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. I mean, right now we are in May, which is here, which is a low end. But if we can get sorted out and hopefully have some sugar beet planted in the ground ready for January or even April, I mean, we're going to make a good amount of money. We don't really want to be selling it around October, August, July. We need to be making good money. And let's just quickly check the chickens. How many chickens are in here? We've got 80 out of 80. Okay. So we're going to need more chickens as well. But a quick reminder of the machinery I am thinking of buying. It is this. The Forschritt KS6B. With the sugar beet header. So then we can go along. We can click the sugar beet. We are going to need a sugar beet planter. So let's have a look at planters. They're probably expensive. I mean, this one isn't too bad. 15 grand for the Agromaz Falcon 3. That does do sugar beet. I do think it's going to be worthwhile buying that, so... Do you know what? We're going to buy it now. The Agromaz Falcon 3. But let me just make sure the store point is reset. There we go. Just to make sure, because I know exactly what I'm like. We will buy that planter. And in the next episode, we're going to be planting some sugar beet in the field we've just harvested. Because we need to get some in the ground now. So 15 grand, I'll take that. Requires 74 kilowatts, 100 horsepower. It is a 3 meter width, which isn't too bad. It'll do what we need it to do. We do have the little fence, so we don't really want to overpower that thing. And yeah, at 1,400 litre capacity, I think that will do me nicely. So for 15 grand... Thank you very much. We will take it. We can now do plant sugar beet. We can't harvest it, but you know what? At least we're able to get it in the ground. Fingers crossed. I need to do a lot of work behind the scenes with the... Let's just get back to the farm. Oh, get in here. With more seed. So, climb the fence, short fat man. Climb the wall. There we go. So I'm going to have to do a bit of work with the old cement mixer. Getting some seed. Ugh. But, you know, needs must. It's going to be fantastic. But, again, give me some ideas in the comments section. Like I say, what you say in the comments, 9 times out of 10 happens in this series. Till then, please have a great day, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next one. See you all then.